Welcome to episode 1 of a show that has no name at the moment. But all I can tell you that this will be under 15 minutes. 15 minutes exactly or under. This is a slightly sped up show. I'm going to slightly speed it up, like the speed of me talking, to like 0.5%. I don't know why I try to back up, like that would get more of my head in the frame. I'm going to do it one more time. No, still, it's the way the camera's set up. Just give me a second, just a little up. Okay, there we go. All right, okay. All right, fuck me up then. Okay, this is nice. This is cool. This is calm. But yeah, this is a slightly sped up show. You can't see the fact that I just crossed my leg. Don't worry about it. But this is a slightly sped up show about me and just random shit that I like to talk about, I guess. So this is kind of just the introduction. My name is Michael. If you know my last name, congrats. But if you don't worry about it. You'll probably learn it sooner or later. But yeah, I'm Michael. I'm 21. Sorry for peeking the mic. I just realized that. I'm sorry. But I'm 21. Kind of just turned, not really, like 2 months ago now. I'm black. I'm Jamaican and then half African American black, I guess you could say. I have dreads. I can drive. That's pretty cool. I like driving. You know, I drove to Niagara Falls. I've been making videos for the past decade now. It makes me sound like I'm old, but I'm not. You know, I'm grateful for my youth. But yeah, I've been making videos for the past decade. I've been online for more than that, really, ever since I got a phone. And I remember my first phone was a fucking calculator. So, I understand the struggle. From a calculator to an Alcatel One Touch to a S4, a Samsung Galaxy S4. What y'all niggas know about the Alcatels? Yeah, that got some age on it. But yeah, after the Alcatel One Touch and then the Samsung S4, you know, just a little bit more in the Samsung world. And then I got my first iPhone when I was 15. Life kind of from there. iPhones are crazy. I like them. I'm now an Apple fanboy. I have an iPhone 15 Pro now.
Wow.
I have an iPad that I barely use. I have an Apple Pencil, and I'm thinking about getting a MacBook, but I wouldn't use that shit for anything, honestly. Maybe more of these. That's another thing. I stream. That's how you guys are looking at this. I have a nice little Elgato mic. This is kind of trippy, seeing the mic. But yeah, I have an Elgato mic. I have 2 webcams. I'm not going to switch to the other POV because that's just going to fuck everything up. But I have 2 webcams. I have a nice little PC. Shout out to moms. I got a PS5, an Xbox, and a Switch. I like to play a bunch of games. I would say my favorite game I've ever played is probably... His favorite story game is low-key tied between Titanfall 2. If you know, you know. Shout out my son, BT. I think that was his name, the fucking robot. Shout out to BT. My guy. And then Spider-Man. That came out for the PS4 2018. Shout out to moms also for that, for pre-ordering me that. Amazing time. I used to make vines. Man, I don't know if any of you know what a vine is. I'm saying this like I'm not talking to probably like my peers, you know, my friends and family. I know y'all know what vine is, but like anybody who's like under the age of, or like who was born in like 2010 and younger, I don't think you know what Vine is. Vine used to be the social media app that was like 7 seconds long. You got to make a video. I was making Vines back in the day. I made a couple Vines about Legos and eating hot Cheez-Its. Actually, that was a YouTube video. I have a YouTube video of me eating hot Cheez-Its and dying because I don't like spicy food too much. That's another thing about me. I don't like spicy food. For a Jamaican, I don't like spicy food at all. I'm more of a savory guy, you know? And, you know, for lack of a better term, give me like some cheese. Give me some cheese. And, you know, to people who do know me, I am very lactose intolerant. So I shouldn't be eating cheese. But that blue cow on the lactate stuff, like the little pills, he loves me. Or she loves me. Because cows can't be men. I didn't know that until very recently. All cows are girls. And all bulls are men. Who made the rules on that? Because I know if y'all ever watched Back at the Barnyard, I know y'all remember my son Otis. That was a fucking male cow. Can they do that? Was he like an enigma? All I gotta say is shout out to Otis. Fuck the moose shark. If you know what the moose shark is, honestly, you deserve like a cookie. I'll get you your favorite cookie. My favorite cookie is Oreos because they're vegan. Not saying that I'm trying to be healthy or nothing, but I simply just cannot have milk chocolate. Because only God knows what that does to my tummy. I like video games. I'm a PlayStation boy at heart. This Xbox shit is cool, but you know, I PlayStation all the way. I fucking love PlayStation. Really great. I've been playing PlayStation ever since the PS2. The first game I remember playing on the PS2 was this Transformers game that was really fucking hard. I forgot what the fuck it was called. I was just playing like this Bumblebee. And then I played the Wii for a little bit. I played a Bakugan game that was really hard. Shout out to Bakugan. Shout out to Beyblade. Oh my god, amazing shows. I highly recommend. And Ben 10 too. Favorite show ever. I lied. This is probably my second favorite cartoon. Favorite show ever would probably have to be like peak Grey's Anatomy. Like when I first watched it for the first couple of times. Dude, 007, if you know, you know. That shit had me in tears. I'm lying to you. I didn't cry. Fuck George. I think I think my favorite show of all time, maybe like The Amazing World of Gumball. And that's another weird thing about me. I can't really rewatch good shows. So if I rewatch it, it's probably good, but it's not like the best. Cause when I rewatch something, actually I lied. It's only if I rewatch something and I know what's coming up. I don't like to know what's coming up. I like to be surprised, and I do forget things. I tend to forget things a lot, and that's probably due to the copious amounts of head injuries I've endured as a child. Getting a chair thrown at you because you wouldn't move out the way for Elmo is kind of fucked up. You know, I don't know what that guy's doing now, but like, why me? And, I get pretty big target, but damn, dude, like what? We're like 3, 4, maybe. How do you even have the strength to do that? Strong ass kid. Oh, I like Little Uzi. I have a light right here. Shout out. You know who you are. Shout out. Speaking of Lil Uzi, EA2 was garbage. I still haven't even listened to the full album, but from the 10 songs I listened to, I don't want to listen anymore. And one thing I'll say I realized with rappers, specifically rappers who, well, let me not even do that. Let me cut myself off because I don't know nothing about their lives. But I would say the hunger to like make it truly makes great music. Because EA1, like Eternal Will Take. I remember where I was sitting. I was sitting in robotics class when that shit dropped. Dude, literally a track full of bangers. And then he dropped a deluxe, which was just more bangers. Fast forward 4 years, we got EA2. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, when does it get good? I know this might be like an unpopular opinion, but I don't know if it's going to have the whole lot of red effect. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I truly am a Uzi fan. Like, if you know me, you know that's my nigga for real, bro. Like, I've rocked a Lil Uzi heavy, but he can do better, and I hope he does. I think maybe if he drops a deluxe, that'll be some heat. But as of right now, no. And then that Big Time Rush song, that shit was like such a like a like that commercial where he's like, you got to be quicker than that. It was such a bait because I'm thinking I'm gonna hear all them 4 of them niggas talking about some whatever Big Time looking for your boyfriend, whatever what they do. They was just in there talking about some Lil Uzi. Yeah. What the fuck? Are y'all sim characters? Y'all don't got free will to just like sing a little? I'm thinking they're all gonna be singing and dancing like a little Nickelodeon special. Like how they did for the Christmas one. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the Christmas sing along with Victorious niggas, Drake and Josh, iCarly, True Jackson VP, and I forgot everybody else. But dog, y'all should watch that little clip on YouTube. I watch it like all the time. That's like my favorite 2-minute clip ever of like Nickelodeon stuff. I like beat games. I like music. I do like music. I like beats. I like rhythms. I'll say that. I like rhythms. That sounds sophisticated. I like rhythms. I really do. I like the way noises. I like noises that complement each other. If that makes sense. I like noises that complement each other. I really do. I've had like a lot of internal monologues. Oh no, it froze. Oh my god. That's so ghetto. I'm so sorry, y'all. It froze. But I was gonna say I've had a lot of internal monologues about like what to do like in life and like what I want to do. And music might be one of those. I don't know. I might make a song. That that doesn't sound too far fetched because I think I'm a creative how I sit in front of my camera that I've made countless hours of videos on. But I think I'm like some sort of a creative, like how could I say this? Like a creative light edition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember light edition games? Like when you got Minecraft Lite and you can do everything, but you had to pay to get Minecraft, like the full one. You know what I'm talking about? Unless you had that app called Aptoid. Shout out to all my Android niggas who still use Aptoid to this day. Get a little APK. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. That was that shit. Cause fuck I look like paying for Minecraft. Did I eventually? Absolutely. But I no longer have the computer version. I just have Minecraft on my phone. Speaking of things that I no longer have, or like speaking of things that like have disappeared, like, well, not disappeared off the App Store. I kind of tried to do a segue there, didn't work too well. But speaking of things like that, Musi, man, if you use Musi, first off, newfound respect for you. I just got back on the Apple Music game. I'm not gonna lie, it's good. They know what they're doing, but $10.99. That's a lot in this economy right now. Speaking of economy, presidential elections coming up. I'm not gonna speak anything about that. No. Just do what you think is right, and we all know what's right, right. No, not like that right, but like right as in like correct right. I realized my emphasis on right made it seem like I was voting for the right. And now that you know that, you know who I'm voting for. So, you know, you know, you gotta stand for the people sometimes. I like jewelry. I have 3 necklaces. I'm not gonna show you. Fuck. Take me out to dinner first. I like to drive. I think I said that. Yeah, no, I said that. I like to drive fast cars. I haven't driven too many fast cars. I do like to drive fast. Sorry, mom and dad. I do like to speed. It's kind of my thing. I like horror games. I like horror movies. I do want to watch Smile too. I haven't watched that, and that's like a whole nother existential episode of why I can't do things alone. We're gonna get deep on this show. I hope you guys know this. We're getting deep. This is just the introduction. Well, like you understand like why I'm so silly, goofy, and whatnot. Currently, I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten anything too much. I did get my like sandwich from Subway. They know me over there now because of how much I go over there. I get a double turkey and ham sandwich on flatbread with mayo and lettuce, and that's it because I can't eat cheese, obviously, and I don't like anything besides lettuce for greens. That's another thing. Eat your vegetables. Drink more water. I've been drinking like 4 bottles of water a day, which is like half a gallon, and that's probably the most I've done in a very long time in my life. So I'm proud of myself. Be proud of yourself. Be happy. Be you. I don't know why I put my hand on my hip like I'm not sitting down, but you know, who knows? I really want to see what what. That's another thing. I stutter sometimes, or like I talk too fast for my brain, or for my mouth. Brain, mouth, they're both connected. You know what I mean. But like I talk too fast, and I kind of have like a big mouth, so it's just like my tongue gets lost. But I was gonna say, I wonder what that stutter looks like in the video. There we go. I had to close my eyes. I really had to concentrate on that one. I'm dyslexic. I can't read sometimes. It kind of gets hard. And most of the time I read with my eyes and not my brain. And what I mean by that is that I read with no cognitive rememory. What the fuck is a rememory? Memory of what I'm reading. So basically, like, you could tell me, hey, Michael, read this book, and I can read it, but I won't remember shit about it. So I have to lock in to read, if that makes sense. I have to, like, log in. Don't mind my kneecap. I still don't know what I'm going to name this show. I have, like, 20 seconds left. But since I'm going to speed it up, I think I do technically have more than 15 minutes. But I don't know. But I really don't have much to talk about. But really, to get to know me, I'm a young black man in America with dreads. That says a lot in itself. You know what I mean? I work at a bank. That's cool. I used to work at an airport before this. That was hell on earth. You could ask anybody I was around. I hated it. This is kind of my medium. I'm not going to say that I don't have anybody to talk to because I do. I love all of my friends and family. But it's more of just like a talk with myself. That's kind of what this is. A talk with myself. And I don't know if anyone is going through what I'm going through. Just not even on some like crazy shit, but just more of just like the feeling of knowing. Because this is a feeling that stuck with me for a while now, and I think it's good to verbalize the feeling of like being stuck, and not even stuck in like the sense of, oh, I can't move, but the feeling of knowing you could do everything but not knowing where to start. Because in reality, you can do whatever the hell you want. You have free will. You know, I feel like as long as you're not doing anything evil or immoral, you could do whatever you want. And what I mean by that is, I was talking about making music. I can do that. I could sit here and make a song. Will it be a good song? Probably not. But I can sit here and make a song. And honestly, I've been thinking about recording this episode for probably 3 weeks now. And in that span of those 3 weeks, I could have done it, but I just don't. I have that problem where I can think about things that I want to do. I've thought about, also using the show to review things like music and media, which I might. But I genuinely have a problem when it comes to doing. And that's kind of what it is. And fitting, I'm wearing a Nike shirt. So I think in the spirit of it all, it's time to just do it. And that's what this is. Me just doing it. And I'm terrible at keeping routines. So if these episodes are very inconsistent, you know exactly why. But I'm trying something new, and I'm actually going to see where this goes. Because I also do that. I also get very unmotivated very quickly when it comes to social media. Because, comparison is the thief of joy, blase, blase. But more in this aspect of you see people living the life you know you could live. That's the part that gets you the worst way. Because, like, I know I could be doing what I see people doing. I know I could. And not even on no cocky shit like, oh, I'm going to be the next. No. I'm going to be the first me, but I know I can do it. And it's kind of just disheartening when you see people getting someplace where you want to be. But not even on no hater shit like, oh, fuck that guy, but more just like, damn, we going to get there. And then it's like, you have that we going to get there talk. You get all fucking excited like you're hearing Optimus Prime give you a speech, and then you sit down and don't do it. That's what this is. I'm kind of over that. I can't lie. Because I'm grateful for the opportunities that I do have in my life, but this is what I want. Creating videos. This is what I've been doing for almost more than half my life. And I feel like I owe it to myself, my family, and my friends to actually give it a shot. So this is what that is. And now it's been 18 minutes. So I think that 15-minute shit is out the window. Hopefully this is the first of many. I'm going to try and keep myself to it. You're going to learn a lot about me. My name is Michael. Some people call me MC. Some people call me Mike Eyes. And some people call me, you know what you call me, assholes. No, they don't call me assholes. I'm calling the people who call me stuff assholes. I talk with myself in maybe not 15 minutes or less. I can maybe go 20. I might say 20 minutes or less. If I had to leave you guys with something, enjoy life, take deep breaths, have fun, smile, and just like my sister said, shout out to Alex, find something that excites you. You know? And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know what this show's going to be called or what this episode will be titled, but I'll see you guys then. Peace. I got to change that outro.